Okay, thank you guys so much for tuning back into my video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and these luscious truffle oatmeal bath bombs. Until next time, alright, bye. Okay, y'all, so we're going to be making these bath bombs. It's going to be oatmeal truffle bath bombs. So what you're going to need here is your mixing bowls, of course, spatula, a stir, a shifter. I have my witch hazel here, but I have it in a spray bottle. I have my baking soda here, 32 ounces of baking soda, which is 4 cups. I have my citric acid here, 16 ounces, which is 2 cups. And I also have my SLSA here, which is what makes the bubbles. I also have some oatmeal here already grounded up. I have my polysorbate. Well, this is coconut oil, I'm sorry. And I have my polysorbate here. And I have my mica powder, which is going to be the color of which I'm going to be like a little brownish, goldish type of color. And I also have my oatmeal milk and honey fragrance oil from Brambleberry. Let me zoom in a little bit. I also have my mask because the SLSA is pretty much light, almost light as air. So once you pour it in, you want to pour it a little soft. And sometimes it could irritate your nose because it does fly up in the air. And I also have my gloves here so I can be mixing. So once I mix everything together. Okay, so first I'm going to pull here. I'm going to put my gloves on. I'm going to get my shifter. Place it on here. And I am going to get my baking soda. First I'm going to pour all the dry ingredients in here first. And also I didn't mention that we're going to be using cocoa butter. So I have that. That's going to come in a little later. I have to melt it. Actually I have it already sitting in hot water to be melted. Break this up and they have plenty of videos on here on YouTube, you guys, for you all to actually get a great tutorial, but you can just watch as I go on how I'm making my little oatmeal truffle bath bombs. Get all those little clumps up out of there. Okay. I'm going to get my citric acid. and I'm gonna move that out the way. Now I'm gonna get my SLSA and I'm gonna pour it real slow in here. I'm gonna put my mask on when I start mixing it. Mix it with this. Really slow. Try to get that SLSA up under everything. Okay, I'm quite sure I mixed everything pretty well. Okay, take this mask back off. Now I'm gonna add in my grounded oatmeal. I'm gonna mix that in here with this. Oatmeal is good for the skin. So I ground it up with my blender. So now that I have all my dry ingredients mixed in here, I'm going to get my wet ingredients. Okay, you guys, so I have my wet ingredients here, which is cocoa butter, which is what I was telling you guys, you know, in the beginning, that I had to melt it down. So basically this recipe calls for 32 ounces of baking soda, 16 ounces of citric acid, 3 ounces of SLSA, 2.5 ounces of cocoa butter, which I converted over to milliliters, which is going to be 73.9 around there. So I just rounded it off and did 74 mLs here. The polysorbate is 0.5, which is around like 14.7 milliliters, which I converted. So I just did 15 mLs. The oatmeal, milk and honey fragrance, which is what I'm going to use, which calls for the 0.7 ounces, which is roughly around 20.7. So I'm going to do like 21, and that's what I'm going to do here. Pour it in here, 21 mLs. And then the coconut oil, which is 0.3, which I converted over to milliliters, which is 8.8, so roughly around 9 ml is what I have here. So I'm going to pour the milk and honey fragrance in here for the 20.7, which is, I'm going to do 21. Okay, so that's like 21. You probably can't see it. So I'm going to mix all my wet ingredients in here. Okay, and while I'm pouring this in here, I'm going to pour my cocoa butter first. Here. I'm going to do the polysorbate here. And while I'm pouring this, I want to let you guys know that baking soda and citric acid is what makes the bubbles, well, what makes it actually fizz, the bath bombs. SLSA is, it's a skin-safe solvent that creates bubbles, and also it's like a creamy and dense type of bubbles. So the polysorbate helps with, like, when you use the mica powders and everything like that, and helps it comes together, so once it's in your bathtub you won't get that ring around the tub with that color. It helps keep everything together and not leave a ring around your tub. And also the SLSA do help with the fizzing and the bubbles to slowly fizz and bubbles, and also helps the oils and butters mix well. So what I'm going to do here is get my little spatula type thingy, and I'm going to mix it here, mix it up. Mix it all in here. I'm going to use my hands in a little bit because get all clumped up and everything. I'm going to start to use my hand to get everything mixed in together. Okay, y'all, so I'm mixing some of the mica powder in here to give it some color. And this is skin safe. It gets messy, y'all. So if y'all can see, it's like a, probably can't see it, it's like a brown color actually. Okay, that's good. I'm gonna put spray a little witch hazel in there to make it stick a little more to my liking. Few sprays, mix it in. Okay, so that's starting to stick like I want it. Okay. Well, yeah, that's about how I want it. Okay. Okay, y'all, so I have my molds here, circle ones and square ones, and I have my little oatmeal. So I'm gonna put a few little oatmeals in them. Okay, and then I'm gonna start to put the, okay, y'all, so I'm going to start to put my bath bombs in here. I'm gonna push it down in these molds. It's getting real messy. Zoom in a little bit, y'all. And I say roughly around 6 to 8 hours for these to actually set. and to harden. So I'm gonna leave them in this mold here, and then I'll come back and show you guys after they have set. And demonstrate to y'all the bubbles. Website will be up soon, so I can start selling these things to you all, along with my hair butter, and then I got shea butter, do natural hair care things, and I will come on here and show you guys those videos, me making that. These are done. Now to the little square ones, and then I have another one here for the circles to make as well. Zoom back out. I'm excited for this, y'all. I can't wait to use it myself. I have made some texture ones. I did some lavender, the lavender ones. My family loved it, so I had to test it out first before I'm actually making some to sell. I always test my product out first before I sell it, and I have to have family and friends test it out. Get a good approval of people that I trust, that I know wouldn't lie to me. I know if they approve, then I know I'm on to something. Spray a little more witch hazel. Make it a little more sticky in here. Stuff smells so good, y'all. That oatmeal and honey. Oatmeal milk and honey fragrance that I got from Brambleberry. Sorry if y'all hear the noise in the background, my boys. My table is clean, so you guys don't have to worry about it. Put some more oatmeal in here. Soothing for your skin. Okay. Everything that I use in this little recipe is things that you have around the house already. Put a little more witch hazel in here. Come on, camera, focus. Okay. A little more witch hazel. And I'm going to clean off this table and come right back. Okay, y'all, so I am back, and I'm going to take them out of this mold and then let them dry out for the remaining of the rest of the time. So I have these paint brushes. Hey everyone, so I'm back, and I unmolded some of the bath bombs, and these are the ones that I have here. My oatmeal and my oatmeal little truffle bath bombs. Hopefully you can see it. See that? That's the oatmeal there. Bath bomb. You guys can see that. Okay. Now I'm going to show you how it reacts in the water, how it fizz, how it bubbles. Just hold on 1 second. Okay, so I have my glass bowl, and I have some warm water here. And just pour this in here. I'll show you all how it grab one of these bath bombs here. And look at that. The bubbles, the fizz, look at it. Look at the bubbles, how it fizzes. So this is what you will get once you buy my product and it's in your tub with you. And you can see the color here. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but the color, the mica powder that I put up in there, you will see that also in the bath bombs. It looks like the bubbles are gonna overload. Oh my goodness. Ah! Alrighty. Thank you for watching.